Black Op Narrative, Act 20, Season Finale, Open Water. The meeting wasn't on land. That was the first tell. A neutral vessel, mid-sized, charted through 3 cutouts, sat motionless in the open water where shipping lanes blurred and jurisdiction thinned. No flags flown, no AIS aboard, just steel, satellite links, and confidence. Reyes watched it through binoculars as bled into the horizon. They chose water, Torres said. No courts, no borders. Open water, Reyes replied. Everyone's favorite fiction. Lena listened to the traffic flowing through her tablet. Encrypted bursts, handshakes layered so deeply that they looked like noise. They're all there, she said. Consortium reps, state liaisons, energy principals, defense contractors. Humans, Bishop said. Yes, Lena replied. Finally. The boat engine cut off 100 meters out. Reyes didn't rush. This wasn't an assault. It was a collision. They boarded without resistance. That was the second tell. No guards at the rail, no warning shouted, just a quiet passage up the ladder, and on the deck, scrubbed clean of anything that looked like defense. Inside, the air smelled expensive, recycled, filtered, conditioned. The conference rooms were circular, glass walls, screen dormant, a single tablet. 7 people sat waiting. No one wore uniforms. That was the third tell. You shouldn't be here, one of them said calmly. Reyes took in the room. Different accents, different ages, same composure. You sent the coordinates, Reyes replied. You knew I'd come. Another voice spoke. We assumed you tried to interfere. No, Reyes said. You assumed you could finish without witnesses. A silence settled. Then a woman at the far end of the table leaned forward. You broke a model, she said. You destabilized markets. You cost lives. Reyes didn't flinch. You modeled those lives as tolerable loss, he replied. I just made it visible. That system prevented war, a man to her left said. No, Reyes replied. It delayed it. And so the delay. Lena stepped forward. You weren't predicting peace, she said. You were predicting collapse. Eyes turned to her. That's an interpretation, someone said. It's math, Lena replied. The room shifted. Not fear, recognition. Outside, helicopters passed at a distance too far for intervene, close enough to remind everyone time was limited. You don't understand the scale, the woman said. Oil markets, shipping, energy, security. I understand leverage, Reyes interrupted, and I understand what you do with it. Another man stood. You think exposure changes anything? He asked. People want stability. They don't care how it's achieved. Reyes nodded slowly. They care when they see who's decoding, he said. Lena tapped her tablet. Every screen in the room came alive. Live feeds, leaked contracts, authorized chains, voice recorded, decision logs stripped of names but not intent. The room went very still. You were supposed to control escalation, the woman said quietly. You automated it, Reyes replied. One of the men reached for a device. Reyes didn't raise his weapon. He didn't have to. Torres did. The click was enough. No one dies here, Reyes said. That's not the point. What is, the man asked. Reyes looked around at the room. Now, he said, everyone knows this was inevitable. Lena's voice was steady. The feeds are live, she said, mirrored, distributed. You can't pull them all back. Outside, the helicopters changed direction. Phones buzzed around the table. The first fracture appeared, anger, calculated fear. This will spiral, someone said. Reyes nodded. He said, it won't spiral quickly. They left without resistance. That was the last tell. Back on the boat, engines roaring, open water stretched endlessly in every direction. Bishop broke the silence. So that's it, he said. We win. Reyes looked in the horizon. No, he said. We end the lie. Behind the neutral vessel remained adrift, still legal, still armed with authority, now stripped of secrecy. Markets reacted violently. Governments issued denial and contradicted one another. San Cordova announced emergency elections under international supervision. Oil prices spiked, then wavered. Nothing resolved. Everything changed. Lena sat beside Reyes as the boat cut through the open water. They'll come for you, she said. Eventually. Yes, Reyes replied. For us, she corrected. Reyes nodded. That was always true. She looked at him. Was it worth it? Reyes through the model, through the predictions, the silence before the decisions. Yes, he said, because now the next war has been chosen. Torres laughed softly. I guess we're unemployed. Reyes allowed himself a thin smile. Independent, he said. The sun climbed higher. Shipping lanes filled again, hesitant, imperfect, but human. No model ran them now, only people. The boat disappeared into a distance, leaving no wake worth following. The water closed behind them, open, unclaimed, unpredictable.